The best hair oil for 2020, it's got to be the Kerala Thaali hair oil. Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. For the last 15 years, I have created my own hair oil at home. This was a recipe shared by my friend who is from Kerala and has been using the recipe for years, in fact, decades in their particular family. This is the recipe. It is a collection of a whole lot of powders that you put into your hair oil, or you could use it as a mask. You can add these powders into curd and put it on oiled hair, rest it for about 20-25 minutes, and then wash it off. I don't do that because I find it extremely messy and irritating to wash it off. What I do is add these powders in my hair oil and let it steep for about 2 to 3 weeks, and then I start using the oil. Does it work? I'm here to tell you it works for me. I've been using it for 15 years and I think I've got fairly decent hair given the fact that I really push my hair through a lot of colors. I use blow dry every second day. There's not a day that I have not blow dried my hair. So keeping in mind that my hair is able to take that much of abuse, I'm guessing the hair oil really does work for me. The reason hair oil is very important is because it nourishes your hair follicle blood and also is able to calm down the cuticle of your hair. So when the cuticle is relaxed and is not dry and is not getting entangled with other cuticle, you have less breakage. So all of these are very easily achieved with a good hair oil. Keep in mind that the Kerala Thali also has rosemary in it. Rosemary actually is able to work on the DHT hormone, which causes a lot of hair loss. So it does help you with hair loss. Full marks to an ancient hair care recipe. If you would like, please do inculcate into your regular oil and use it as a hair oil twice a week or at least once a week. What I do is I also mix jojoba oil, pumpkin seed oil, then I use coconut oil. I mix it into three equal parts and then use it. I'm not a very big fan of castor oil. I just don't like it because it's just too thick and gooey, and I think it irritates my hair more because I need to really get in and really scrub the oil out. So I don't have castor oil into my hair care for quite some time now. What I did discover is when I heard a lot of chatter for the Vilvah hair oil on YouTube, the fact that it makes your hair manageable and makes your hair really beautiful and takes care of dandruff and takes care of even makes your hair grow, I believe. So I had to give it a shot because there were so many people talking about it. So I went through 2 bottles. This bottle still has, I think, about 3/4 of it left. And so I used these 2 bottles over and above the hair oil that I use. And here's how it worked for me. It definitely makes your hair soft and manageable, but all oils do that. Did it work on the dandruff? When I do have dandruff, I always use Head and Shoulders. I generally do get dandruff when it's monsoons, and I get it maybe once or twice in the entire monsoon season. I just immediately use Head and Shoulders and get rid of it because I don't want dandruff on my hair, because dandruff means it can also give me fungal acne. So I just like to keep it taken care of ASAP. So does it work on dandruff? I'm not so sure because I did not use it directly for dandruff. Does it make your hair grow? You know, I am divided because I did carry out an experiment. For me particularly, I thought it did give me a lot of small fuzzy hair. Now fuzzy hair is different from the hair that grows over here. I thought a lot of the softer fuzzy hair that I have over here kind of grew out a little bit. So I have a little longer kind of hair over here. And but I didn't have hair fall, so I can't comment over there. I did feel my hair was thinning a little bit over here, and all the fuzzy hair kind of grew off, and that that little bit of thinning kind of got taken care of. And so I continued using it as fervently as I could. So I had to do once a week massage with Vilvah and once a week massage with my own hair oil. But my husband, who actually is experiencing hair loss and has a little bit of a bald patch emerging in the crown, which is not typical male pattern baldness, but just a hair fall that he's experiencing, this particular Vilvah hair oil had absolutely no effect on his hair fall at all. I stopped using my own homemade hair oil on it because I thought maybe I should use the Vilvah hair oil, but we used it for almost 6 months. It has zero effect. So does Vilvah hair oil really make your hair grow? No, at least it didn't work for me. It does increase the fuzz around your hairline, but it doesn't regrow hair that you've lost or it did not at least help my husband at all. His hair fall continued, so we had to go and meet a trichologist, and he's actually under medical care. This is the oil that I make at home. This is a mix of the oils that I mentioned. As you can see, the coconut oil is kind of frozen over because it's cold in Hyderabad right now. And this is how it looks. So I seep the herbs, the Kerala Thaali herbs in it, and then I strain it out with a thin muslin cloth and use this oil. I've been using it for 15 years and completely love it. The choice is really yours. Both of these have rosemary Vilvah hair oil, as well as the oil that I make at home has rosemary, which acts directly on DHT hormones and stops hair loss. I've had no complaints with this oil that I've been using for so long. Vilvah hair oil has fantastic reviews from a lot of people. This is my personal experience. And as long as I was using it, I was quite convinced that it does make your hair fuzzy, the fuzzy baby hair grow a little bit, but it completely failed on my husband's hair fall. So test it out, let me know what your experience has been, and do share your hair oil journey and your hair secrets. I know a lot of you have a lot of these custom hair oils made which work beautifully for your hair. I know my friends use til oil, they use mustard oil, and they use Rita to wash their hair. I really feel that these old skincare methods do such beautiful, wondrous job for our skin and hair. And it's a pity that we're not able to use them more frequently given our busy lifestyles. And I think sheer laziness, because, just creating this hair oil takes me so much of time, getting those powders in, seeping it in, keeping it in the sun, taking it out every day for 2 to 3 weeks, and then straining it out. It's messy, it's time consuming. It's just so much easier to just grab a bottle that's commercially made. But I'm hanging on to some of these old skincare and hair care recipes and methods because that's the person I am. I do believe in making sure that we follow some of the ancient systems that we have, and they deliver results. My God, they do. Once my hair is completely detangled, I start with an oil massage. One of my favorite oil massages is to use an onion. An onion, as you know, is very rich in sulfur. In fact, this has also been proven now by a medical study where they did a blind study and saw that using onion actually improves hair growth. So I use the end of the onion, I dip it in oil. It's advisable to take onion that's nice and fresh. It shouldn't be too dried out because then you're able to get a whole lot of juices out of the onion. Till I catch you next time, be good to your skin and hair, and do keep sharing your custom recipes with me. It just makes me so joyful to hear about them and to experiment myself. Till I catch you next time. Ciao.